I'm going to put together a portal in After Effects the quickest and fastest way that I can see to do it. So let's create a new composition in After Effects. And I just have two clips. One is going to be the person that recognizes the portal, and the other one is going to be the clip that is inside the portal. So we're going to bring both of those in. I also have this portal that was downloaded from the Cinecom video. So I'm going to bring over my first scene. This would be the recognizing the portal, and there's not any camera movement on the wall, so I don't need to do a tracking because the wall is just static. I'm going to put the portal right here on the wall, and to do that I'm going to bring over the portal, and I want to put that into add so it no longer has the black, and now I have this in here. I can transform this down to the size that I want. The wall's at a little bit of an angle, so I could play around that a little bit so it matches the sort of the perspective of the wall. And to do that, I come over into my effects and presets, and under distort there is something called corner pin, and if I bring that on, I will get these different pins on here, and I can then sort of distort this maybe the way that I want here. Let's just do that one from the side. So you can play around with that. It's not critical. You can kind of decide if that's going to sort of make sense for what you want to do or not. So you can kind of play around and set that on the wall. Okay, so there's the portal, and it plays just like this. Now he's just going to recognize the portal. Maybe it's a little bit after that, so maybe it appears. And we could do some sort of a fade up into that, but that's basically what's going on here. Okay, so now I have let's get back to my project, and now I have the other clip that I'm going to bring in. And that's what that looks like. So I want to see what that looks like. Now, he might be a little bit big there. So let's just go ahead and open that up and transform that down so we kind of get a feel for what's that going to look like here. Now the portal needs to be above here. So let's change the order here. So now I can kind of see what that looks like. And because the portal might be viewing him a little bit farther away, we can bring that down where we think that makes sense into here. And we can scale up the portal, we could scale down the video, whatever makes sense to make that kind of work. And there it is. Okay, now how do I make it so that the only part that's here for my video is what's inside the portal? That's when I come up here to my ellipse tool, I go to the rectangle and fly that out, and if I simply just click and drag here around that, that gives me the shape that I want. You see, I just did that on my portal, so let's put that back here on my video. There we go. Just hide the portal for a moment. There we go. Let's turn that back on. And now you can see I have a little bit of work to do just to get that the size that I want play around with the portal size there. You grab my arrow pointer and bring that in here and just get that the way we want to match up around there. Now there's things I can do to maybe blur the edge of that guy there, but it's basically going to come in. Let me make sure that that comes in at the same time as the portal. I have it all working there. The timing's not quite right, and that can be adjusted by changing this movie clip here where I want this to be. And you can kind of just play around with that. But that's the basic idea. Portal's there. Yeah, real short, real quick. Save that out, and we're good to go.